That's a different type of sick individual. That's how I said he started. That is some sick behavior. She said, oh yeah, my baby in the car. Okay, bye. He was poor and she was rich, but they was both equally unhappy. I was like, what is going on? What just happened? We took a turn. Okay, welcome. Today we're going to talk about the series Beef on Netflix. I know I'm behind, child, but I just now watched it. Like I said in the previous video, that I just reviewed Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the series. So, and I talked about Beef in there, about the chemistry, the different, and the chemistry dynamics between Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Beef. So we're going to start with Ali Wong is the female lead in it. So I'm going to talk briefly about her stand-up. I think she has 3 stand-ups. I don't know exactly. I either seen 3 or 2, but I know about 3. I either seen 2 or all of them. I literally can't remember. I think I was just intrigued watching it because she was pregnant, and I wanted to see how she is at the stand-up. And mind you, this was a while ago. I don't remember when it wasn't recent, but I wanted to see how, I remember wanting to see how she was as a comedian, and also she was pregnant. So I wanted to see how her stand-up would be when she's pregnant. So I think I watched either both of the ones where she was pregnant, or I watched one where she was pregnant, and I watched one where she wasn't pregnant, because I wanted to see the difference. I don't remember loving it. Like, I don't think I love her as a stand-up comedian, but clearly I didn't hate it if I watched 2 or 3 of them. Like I said, I don't remember. Clearly I don't like it either because I can't remember. Like, I can't remember exactly. I know I watched it, but it didn't leave like a last impression on me. I kind of was just doing it to like see her as a comedian, her like pregnant, and I know she was talking about first her husband and then how that dynamic is, and now that she fast forward to another stand-up where she was rich now, making all this money and successful, and I think they end up getting divorced or whatever. I don't know, child. But anyway, that's my little take on that. But I can't really remember specific jokes or anything specific. I just remember not loving it. Like, if she put out a stand-up, I wouldn't run to it. It'd have to be something crazy for me to watch it. Like, I wouldn't watch it again. Oh, and since I was talked about Beef and Mr. and Miss Smith video that I did, I forgot to talk about Childish Gambino as a stand-up. I've seen, I think he only has one stand-up. I don't know. I seen it a long time ago, like whenever it was out. Like, I don't know if I watched it as soon as it came out, but maybe a couple years after. I don't know. But I haven't seen it in a while. I remember liking it. Like, I can't really remember the specific jokes either, but I did remember liking it and laughing. I also think I went into it. I don't know where I first got introduced for him. Maybe when he came out as Childish Gambino, maybe I went back and watched his stand-up to see what it was like. I think, yeah, that makes sense. I think that's what happened. So, I remember liking it and laughing, but like I said, I think he only had one stand-up. If he got more, I don't know. But I only saw one that I think I've seen that I can remember, or slightly remember. Like I said, I remember liking it, but I also think I went into it thinking it wasn't going to be funny, so my expectations was low, so that could be another reason why I liked it. But like, if he put out another stand-up, I would watch it. Like, it wasn't like bad or anything, so I would like definitely watch it. And then to see the dynamic and what he would talk about now, would he still be how he was back then? Because I don't think he was really storytelling, if I can recollect. I don't really think he was storytelling. I think he's more talking about topical things, not necessarily current event things, but topical things. And since I was talking about him as Childish Gambino, people don't talk about him enough. Like, people always talk about Jamie Foxx, but it's like, which is, he can sing, he can act, he's a comedian. I feel like when I was thinking about Ali Wong too, I was like, well, most comedians act, so they usually gonna have a 2, but most comedians ain't really putting out music, so that's what made Jamie and then Childish Gambino. I'd rather call him Childish Gambino than Donald Glover. So I don't know what he prefer to go by, but I'm gonna say Childish Gambino because that's the name I like. So Childish Gambino, people don't talk about him how they talk about Jamie Foxx, which I don't know why. Maybe because Jamie Foxx has more stand-ups, and like I said, I don't think he only have 1, maybe 2. I don't know, but I think maybe that's why, because people don't. If they found him as a rapper, then they don't worry about the comedy aspect. And if they found him as a comedian, they probably don't care about the rapping aspect. And, he's like a writer, creator, director, and obviously like an actor. So, but people don't talk about him enough. Yo, he has this song. Every time I get in the car and it come on the playlist, like I bump it. And it's a long song too. It's back when, rappers was rapping over other people's songs, like making mixtapes about it. Like during that little era, which I like. I don't know, rappers need to bring that back. Not just rap over a song, but do a whole mixtape about, rapping over people's songs, like freestyling over people's songs, like what do you call it, freestyle? They ain't really freestyling, but that's what people call it. I want them to bring that back because that was like a good time. Yeah, that was a good time. The mixtape era with freestyling over songs, and them songs was better than sometimes the original. Like, love it. Like No Ceilings. Oh, he has a song, Dreams, Southern Hospitality. Oh my God, I love that song so much. Like, that's what made me like him as a rapper. I was like, I like this, and then I like Sweatpants and stuff too. But that song, him as a rapper, I was like, yes, this is it. Like, I love bumping it in the car. That is my jam. And then like him and Jamie, never mind. I'm not gonna say it, but y'all can read between the lines. They have like one thing in common. I'm like, it's people that's multi-talented. That's what they go for. Like, that's what they have in common. It's a little crazy. Oh, I'm gonna get to beef, y'all, because I'm all over the place. Okay, beef with Ali Wong. I've seen Walking Dead with the other character. I maybe should look at his name because I don't know his name. The male lead character in Beef. I don't think I might have seen him in. I think it was Walking Dead, and I seen, like I said, Ali Wong stand up, and I also saw what's the maybe. Love, maybe something child that was, I think it was on Netflix with her and another Asian male lead. I can't think of the name. I saw that though, but I can't think of the name. I put it in here. I can't think of it. Love, maybe love, child. I don't know. So that's what I've both seen of them. So I haven't seen much from them as far as acting. With The Walking Dead, like that's another reason why I said in the previous video I don't like watching series, is because certain series, one, if you really like it, it end up getting canceled with 1 or 2 seasons, and it should be more. Then a lot of times, like The Walking Dead, I don't even know if it's still going on. Maybe they finally stopped it. I just eventually stopped watching because they kept dragging it. Like, you shouldn't just keep dragging a series. That's why I like what Issa Rae did with Insecure. Like, she ended it. Like, you should have a cap of how far you want to go. You shouldn't just keep going, dragging it out, dragging it out. So only so much story you can tell. Like, that's another reason why I don't like watching series, because people don't know when to finish it, and then the ones that shouldn't be finished, they cancel them. So it's like, I don't like that. Then with beef, I know they said it's probably going to be a second season, with other characters, and I was looking it up, and it said it's going to be like centered around two different couples beefing, which it does obviously don't have to be beefing through a traffic stop. It can be beefing through anyways. It can be, they can make something where the Drake and Kendrick beef that just happened, they can have 2 different stands go at each other, like trying to defend the other person and going to the extremes. That would be a good little beef. I'm not going to lie to you. That would really be a good series. But I think they said they wanted to do the couples. The creator said he wanted to do couples, and then I don't know the cast he has. Although I liked them, I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. I don't know, child. I think the girl from Princess Diaries. I don't know, child. But if it's them, I'm probably not gonna watch it unless the storyline just looks so good and the trailer look good. Like, I always watch trailers before I watch movies, and read the synopsis, the description, whatever. But, and then sometimes after the movie, I read the plot depending on how crazy I think the movie is sometimes. But as a lady, stuff ain't really been that crazy, so you don't really gotta read no plot, child. But if it's that, I'm not really thrilled about that cast. Although I do like them, I don't really want to see them in this. I want to, like how this was like an Asian culture, I kind of want to see a different culture. Even if it's, I don't mind seeing black, Indian, Mexican, like even a mixture of some of those. I just don't want to see the same old. But so I'm probably not gonna watch it if it's the cast that they said, the 4 people that they said. I don't remember all of them, but I probably wouldn't watch that. That wouldn't be my jam to watch. I'm gonna talk about beef, but I'm gonna skip to the ending because I just really want to talk about that. Okay, when they first met, you was like, oh, you felt something, like, oh wait, do they like each other? This could have been a great love story. Like, if she didn't sleep with his brother, this could have been a great love story. Then at the end, they made it seem like they was going to be together. Or at least have some type of bond. But, because her husband shot him, and then he was lying in a hospital bed, and then she curled up next to him, and then his hand moved because he was in a coma. So his hand moved. Could be a thing about self-love. It could be a thing about somebody mirroring you, a twin flame type of thing. I was thinking his brother was crazy. I was like, oh, I might ship them this whole time. But then when she said his brother, I said, oh, maybe that was in my head because I was like, that was done. But like, I know people always complain, like I said, Mr. and Miss Smith, about open endings, but I like open endings. Like, what's an open ending? Like Inception, at the end, where the thing, I don't know what you got a thing, the thing was still spinning on the table. I can't, the thing was still spinning on the table. And, you know, throughout the whole movie, they said, if it's still spinning, then you are still in a dream, but if it stopped, then you're in reality. It never stopped. But I feel like I looked up something like a while ago that the creator said, no, that wasn't the case. I'm like, did you just say that because of backlash? Because you said in the movie, if it keeps spinning, you're in a dream, and if it stops, you're in reality. So I don't, maybe that wasn't true. Like, I didn't hear him say it. I read somewhere that he said it. So maybe that wasn't true that the creator said that. But I'm like, you can't be saying two different things. If you wanted it to stop, you would have had it stop and not make it keep spinning. I think, yeah, he was still in a dream. But, yeah, like, stuff like Inception, although I watched it and like I said something about the end, I don't really like, I can't remember who the director is. He a popular director, but I don't know, I can't think of his name. I don't really like stuff he do. I feel like all his stuff I've seen, Tenet, and then I seen the other, it's a weird name. What is it about the dude? Lose his memory. He trying to remember. I'll put it in because I can't. Incognito. No, I don't know the name. I've seen that too. I'm pretty sure I might have seen some other stuff. But I just something about time, and I feel like when you do movies about time, you can kind of do whatever you want because people are trying to, oh, no, this means this, interpret this. Then it really don't end up making no sense. People try to force it to make sense because they want to think they're like these deep thinkers, but it really don't end up making no sense, and it just be just stuff. You really don't have to cross your T's and dot your I's because people don't make it fit, even though it don't fit. So I don't really like movies like that. Like I said, I've seen those three that I can think of. I don't know. He has more that I've seen, but so I don't really like him as a director. Like I said, all his stuff centered around time, and I just really don't like it. When you do the only thing, when you do something like time, you have to do something like what's that movie with Justin Timberlake and it's about time? That's a good movie. People sleep on that movie. That's a good movie. What is that? In Time? Just in Time? In Time. I don't know what the movie is. It's sci-fi. It's about time. Like, you live in this world and you can get time when you work and all that. But if you're poor, most likely you're going to die because you ain't going to be able to get time. You ain't going to be able to work. You ain't going to have. It's just like now. Like, if money was converted to time. If you poor, you going to die early because you ain't going to have no time. So I really like that movie. That's stuff when it's a sci-fi about time. I really like that. But when it's just like overly dramatic, I don't like that. I don't want to the tangent. Back to Beef. Overall, Beef, it was funny. Like, I can't think of specific things right now that I laugh at. Then what did she do? It was something with plants, but what did she do? Like, why was she intended to make all that money? They still never explained that. Was that the point of the movie? Or, like, did I miss something? It was something with plants, but I don't know what it was. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. And then they made it seem like the dude, her husband, grew up rich, but then he wasn't selling no art pieces. Then her husband left her in that building. That's what, see, the stuff that the last, I don't know if it was 10 episodes or 8, but the last episode, the last 2 episodes, it just got extremely crazy. I was like, what is going on? It just made a left. It was like, the first episodes was like season 1 of Atlanta. Then the last 2 episodes was like season 2 of Atlanta. I was like, what is going on? What just happened? We took a turn. It just got real crazy. I'm like, that's why endings do matter. Like, not the actual ending. I like the actual ending, but like in the hospital part. But it's like even them being on whatever they was. But I guess they did that so they can both express themselves and be their true selves. But I guess they have to be on drugs to do that. Just like in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I guess the parallels is crazy between them two. Because they both did the true serum at the end to discuss their true feelings. I guess that's what's happening now. You have to have some type of shrooms or something in you to express yourself properly. But that was crazy to me. Her husband just left her. He said, "Oh yeah, my baby in the car. Okay, bye." Banged on her. He hung up quick. I said, "What is going on?" Then he came and looking for her like he really cared. Why did he act like he cared? I'm surprised he didn't act like miss her. No, miss him and shoot her. Like, he's acting real worthy. And when they do the second season of Beef, I know it ain't gonna be Ali Wong and then the other male lead. The male lead. But they should find a way to incorporate them, maybe like at the end, maybe them running into them or like passing them in a car and they both together, maybe with 2 kids in the back. So obviously you can determine that they probably got married and had kids. Like, just show them in the back. And mind you, Beef, he started that. Like, he escalated it extremely. Like, people are like, who fought it? He escalated that extremely. He didn't have to follow her. He didn't have to look up her license plate. He really escalated that. Yeah, that was his fault. The beef was his fault. And it shows I'm just not thinking about this. It showed the different parallel between you can be rich and unhappy and you can be poor and unhappy. Like, he was poor and she was rich, but they was both equally unhappy. Which was life. Like, overall, the series was cool. Like, I wouldn't need a continuation of them. Like I said, I wouldn't mind another Beef, but how they're doing it, I don't think I would like. Like, I watched the trailer, I might be wrong. Maybe the trailer is just amazing, well thought out. I'm like, oh yes, I might want to watch this. But like I said, the characters just saying that I don't really want to watch. I feel like they're trying to make it to, although Ali Wong and the other lead are both popular too, but they're trying to really star-studded out. When a series is already stamped like this, you don't have to star-studded out like that. You can get 2 people nobody know, or you can get 1 person somebody know, then the other one the other people don't have to know. You don't have to cast all these stars, like big name stars, to it. Like George Clooney and Rick and Jennifer Aniston. So you don't have to do that. You really don't need that. Just let it be pure on its own. Like I said, I think the creator is Asian, please. I don't know. I think he is. I didn't see it, but I seen like a little thumbnail of Ali Wong, the other lead, and then an Asian man. So I think he was the creator. Don't quote me. I don't know. But, so if that's the case, maybe he don't want to do another culture, because he would have to bring somebody else in. If you do like a white cast with like 1 Asian or whatever, it'll be easier to write because you don't have to really know the culture. It's just like American culture. But if you do like black people, you have to bring in a black writer and creator too to go alongside you. If you do Middle Eastern or Hispanic or anything like that, you would have to bring in somebody else, because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't understand the culture fully. And it just got out of control. It got crazy. The lady getting stuck in a door, it felt like Final Destination. I was like, what is going on? And then he was the one that made the house go on fire. Then why did he purchase a house just to make it catch on fire? That don't make no sense to me. You built a house, but he caught it on fire. Like, him holding his brother back, that made sense because he didn't want his brother to leave him. But why did he do all that? He flew the parents out, got the house, and then burnt it down. That's a different type of sick individual. That's how I said he started. That is some sick behavior. You're sick. Yeah, like, it kind of started how it ended, where they both was about to get into a wreck, and then the end is ended with them, driving off the cliff or whatever, or getting ran off the cliff, or running each other off the cliff. I'm done, bye.